All right. We are live. We are live. Okay, everybody. We're going to give everyone a few minutes to join here. And we're going to just make sure we're live everywhere we want to be. We should be live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. So if you're watching already, please make sure that you share this out. We're going to just give a few more minutes here. Welcome. I'm going to go share it on my Facebook here.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. Is this on your page?
Should be Tony Nash. Yep. And there's a pinned post. So.
Hey, we're friends. It says Tony Nash and friends. We're friends.
Hey.
There we go. Hey, there you are.
All right, we got 3 people watching. Hey, if you're watching, let us know you're there in the comments. We're doing a live telethon for the Haven of Rest. I'm Tony Nash, running for Mr. Owosso to support the Haven of Rest, formerly Shiawassee Hospice House. We're here raising money today. I'm here with Pastor Jason Georges, who is also the president of the board of the Haven of Rest. And so we're going to have some fun stuff happening throughout the day. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have like 10 former Mr. Owossos coming on. We're going to be live all day. So we are live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. So make sure you share these. Help us out. There's a lot of ways you can participate in today's live stream. And so we're going to tell you all about those. So if you're interested in being involved, there's a couple things you can do. Number one, you can donate online at shiawasseehospice.org. You can call in to 989-721-5256. You see the ticker going along the bottom with the information. You can comment and let us know, like, hey, we have a check or we have a donation. We need someone to come pick it up. We have runners. So, or you can drop one by here at the offices. We're downtown Owosso, right across from Gilbert's Hardware. You can actually kind of see Gilbert's in the reflection of the window. You can come down right to the office. You could bring a donation or buy a t-shirt. And if you bring a donation, we have a bunch of cupcakes and kisses, desserts that were donated to us. So you can take some treats home with you. And if you want to come on the live stream, we'll bring you in and you can talk about your business or you can talk about what's going on. But if you want to come be a part of this, there's opportunities for you to do that all day. So let us know in the comments that you're there. And this is going to be a fun and exciting day. Pastor Jason, why don't you tell the folks a little bit about the Haven of Rest?
Well, while you were talking there, I was typing because I'm sharing it on my Facebook stream.
Yeah.
And so I'm letting all my friends and family. This is not what we're doing here, this telethon. This is not limited to Shiawassee County. So I'm reaching out to everyone worldwide, every friend that I have across the nation, friends and family, to share this. And so, I'm hoping this is going to be a great time.
This is going to be fun.
Can we stand 10 hours with each other?
I don't know. I mean, this guy usually after about 30 minutes, that's my limit. We've known each other for a long time. We used to work together. And so we'll have to see if we're going to make it 10 hours. But we have some fun people coming along that's going to really, break up the monotony of you and I. I know this. I know you all are so tired of seeing my face. Everywhere I go right now, people are like, man, you're everywhere. I'm tired of seeing your face. Believe me, I'm tired of seeing it too. I got to also look at it in the mirror every day. So we only have 4 or 5 more days. If you want to stop seeing my face, you just got to give some money, and then I'll go away here after Saturday. So,
but you asked me about the Haven of Rest.
Yes.
Haven of Rest is a place very near to my heart. I have the privilege of serving as the president of the board of the Haven of Rest, which is a local nonprofit here in Shiawassee County that provides a home. The Haven of Rest is a house, a 4-bedroom house that provides a place for people to spend their last days. We work in conjunction with families and hospice agencies to provide a safe, professional, round-the-clock medical care facility in a home medical facility in a home setting. Every person deserves peace, dignity, and compassion at the end of their life, and Haven of Rest provides exactly that in a loving Christian environment. There is no cost to the Haven of Rest, so people
Nobody gets a bill.
Of all walks of life, any creed, any religion, are welcome to come to the Haven of Rest And we have helped families who perhaps their home situation is not conducive to hospice care, all the way to people who are homeless. And we get a number of, have had the privilege to care for people that were homeless and did not have a home to spend their last days with, but more importantly, didn't have a home, but didn't have people. And so not only do we provide a place, but we provide people. And no one should be alone at the end of their life. And so Haven of Rest is a place where people could come and spend those last few days in a loving environment, receiving wonderful care, compassionate care, but being around people that genuinely love them. And Haven of Rest is not only a place, but it's also a team of healthcare professionals, healthcare workers that really aren't paid what they're worth, but their heart is in this to be able to help people. It is one of the greatest acts of compassion that I think you can do.
100%.
And that's what we're about. And providing that for people in those last moments of life, it really serves families as well, because if you've ever had a loved one in hospice care, not only are you dealing with the stress of their diagnosis and prognosis, but then you're also, if you've had a loved one in hospice care, you're also dealing with the stress of having to help them physically. And that's not the type of relationship that you often have with different people, having to help them with their basic needs, medications, comfort, and all that. And so our professionals at the hospice house, or the Haven of Rest, formerly the Shiawassee Hospice House, they provide not only that compassion, but that expert, knowing care. We do the medical side, we do the physical care side as well, so that families can focus on loving their loved one.
Well, he's also a pastor, so he can't say anything quickly, but that was a great explanation.
We got 10 hours.
And yeah, that's true. Why take our time, right?
Why take our time? I don't know, is anyone online yet?
Oh, yeah, we got a bunch of people watching. Okay. Bonnie Bennett, thank you. She said she's praying for us throughout the day. We appreciate your support and your prayers. John Wisely, what's up, man? Thanks for joining the live stream. Chase Buckler, I can't see you, but I'm glad you're on here. We got a couple of family members, Kevin Reith, Isaiah, Micah. Thanks, guys. Make sure you guys share this out and get this out to as many people as possible. And listen, a lot of you have asked, why am I running for Mr. Owosso? Aren't you busy enough? And the answer is yes. But the reason I decided to do it was for the very things that Pastor Jason just talked about. The Haven of Rest is an incredible organization, and what they do here in our community and how they serve our community is truly an asset to our community. And so it was a no-brainer for me to say, hey, I'm going to take about 4 weeks of my life, and I'm going to commit to doing as many things as I can do to get attention for the Haven of Rest. One of the things I'm really excited about is their social media following has gone up substantially over the last couple of weeks. Their web traffic is through the roof. So you guys have shown up. You've come out to our events. You've given generously. You've given money. And if you believe this organization is important, we're going to ask you to help us. And maybe that's just sharing the live stream. That's a huge part right there. Just share it out and tell people to watch. We're going to be here till 10 o'clock tonight. And so there's lots of time for you to keep coming back and watching. But you can give a donation online, shiawasseehospice.org. We have Venmo. You can call in to the number down here below, 989-721-5256. Just pledge a donation. You can bring a check down here. You can bring money. We got runners that will come to you. You just let us know how you want to contribute. We have T-shirts. We have goodies. And just come down and be on part of the live stream. Just walk in. You'll see us. Just come on in. We'll introduce you. And we appreciate your support. We're going to have a lot of fun today. We also have a huge slate of former Mr. Owossos coming on today. I think we have 10 former Mr. Owossos that are going to be coming on throughout the day to talk about the Mr. Owosso platform and how much money has been raised. You know, over the course of the last 40 plus years, they've raised almost $3 million for local nonprofit charities. And so a lot of silly things happen. A lot of goofy things happen. A lot of guys do things to kind of put themselves out there to just help support something. And the Mr. Owosso platform really gives you the opportunity to do that. And so, you know, it's been an experience. It's been fun. but we're excited about. The other thing that I'm super excited about or proud of, I guess, is most of our events have been at local businesses, and we've been able to not only bring attention to the Haven of Rest and to the Mr. Owosso platform, but we also have been able to support the local business community. And a lot of you have showed up. Many of these businesses have said they've had record sales numbers for the times we were there, and they've generously given back to the Haven of Rest. And so it's really been rewarding and exhausting at the same time. And so why not just spend 10 hours here talking about it, you know?
Yeah. Hey, and for those of you that are outside of our community, the Mr. Owosso campaign is a tradition here connected with our Kerwood Festival that happens the first weekend in June. And it's happening this weekend. And just so that there's no misunderstanding, those of you that are not from Shiawassee County, the Mr. Owosso campaign is not a beauty pageant.
Believe me.
No,
I would have never made the cut.
We got a lot better than Tony Nash to offer on the beauty pageant side of things.
For sure.
But really, it's people using their platform and their influence to raise funds for good causes.
Yeah.
And, Tony Nash, we appreciate his cause this year, and that's supporting the Shiawassee Haven of Rest here in Shiawassee County.
Well, I just found out from Morgan that our first Mr. Owosso is here. He's 25 minutes early. And so I think, we might just bring him on. We were planning on him at 1 o'clock, but why not get him in here? So, Morgan, you want to send Doc in? I'm going to let him take your seat, Pastor Jay.
Yep. We want to transition over?
Yeah, you can. Yep. Doc! Everybody give Doc a big round of applause online. Doc, we're live online. Come on in.
Sit down. All right.
This is Pastor Jason. He is the president of the Haven of Rest that we're running for. Yeah. So come on right over here, Doc. Come sit next to me. We'll get your mic lined up for you. So one of the things we know for sure that right now people are out there, if they're parking in the wrong spot, they're not going to get a ticket for at least the next 30 minutes. So
how about that?
Yeah. So if you need to park.
Although the guys on your email said that it's free all day.
Free all day. Yeah. Well, I don't know. That's up to you, really. But we know that right now, at least for the next 20, 30 minutes or so while we got Doc here, go park downtown, enjoy, but not for more than 2 hours. Not for more than 2 hours, right? That's right. Doc is a great guy, great asset to our community, gives a lot of his time, not just to our community, but to our country. And so we appreciate you. Doc, before we kind of dive into Mr. Owosso 2018 and your campaign, why don't you tell the folks watching, we have some people live online right now watching. Why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself and your history with Owosso and your service and all the things that you want people to know about you?
Oh, nothing. Okay.
That was quick and easy.
No, they call me Doc. I'm a PhD in health administration, and I retired from Trinity Health, and I was part of their administration. After I retired, I started teaching, taught at 3 different schools, Michigan State, sorry to say, Baker here in Owosso, and Central Michigan. And then I got active with the American Legion, and I've been the commander there for 12 years. If you're a veteran, hey, we do a lot of good for the veterans in the community. And I'll tell you, Kerwood days, I spell it with the D-A-Z-E.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is a blast downtown. And come on down, bring the kids. They've got magic shows, they've got riding broncos, they've got all kinds of things going on.
Yeah.
It's going to be a ball. Now, Mr. Owosso.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Kerwood for a second.
Okay.
Kerwood's a big festival. All kinds of things to do. It goes from Thursday to Sunday. So there's stuff for the family, there's stuff for the individuals. Like he said, there's rides and there's food trucks and cotton candy and there's all kinds of things happening, art shows and face painting and all the things you can imagine. So if you're looking for something to do this weekend, it should be hard to find something.
Right.
It starts this Thursday night. But yeah, let's talk about Mr. Owosso. You won Mr. Owosso in 2018. Who did you run for? What was your cause?
Well, at the time, it was child advocacy, but now it's Voices for Children.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you
And
what,
Brandon is running for that this year. Brandon Heath, yep.
I'll tell you what, I was really proud to be able to run for them because they do a lot of good for kids in this whole county. And the gal who was on their board that taught me into running for them was also one of my managers. So
Okay.
that helped out a lot.
Yeah. Well, I think you hear that a lot. Like a lot of the guys that I've talked to that have run for Mr. Owosso didn't necessarily do it because they necessarily wanted the title Mr. Owosso.
Exactly.
They did it because they found a cause that meant something to them. It was bigger than themselves. And so they decided to sacrifice their time, their influence, their platforms to say, I'm going to take a couple weeks. And I understand some Mr. Owossos get 3 weeks and some get 4.
Yeah, we had 3.
You know, when I first started, I was like, this should be a little bit longer. There's not enough time to promote everything. And now that I've done it, I'm like, this should not be this long. It is a big commitment, isn't it?
Yeah, I had my, Justina Miller, if
Okay.
you might know the name,
Yeah.
was one of my managers. And then the other one was Teresa Pickler, and she's had a floral shop.
Uh-huh.
And I would get a phone call every morning and say, okay, at this time you have to be here for breakfast. At this time you have to be here for lunch. At this time you have to be here for dinner, and we're doing this in the evening. I'm going, okay. So it's a busy schedule.
It is.
But it's well worth it. Plus, you got to meet so many different people from the community itself.
So many neat experiences.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, that's what me and my campaign managers have been talking about. I mean, we've been busy and we're looking forward to some sleep at the end of this thing.
Yeah.
But some of the coolest experiences we've gotten to do,
Yeah.
And I've got to go to some of my favorite restaurants and go behind in the kitchen and make some food.
Yeah.
I got to go drive my van around the Owosso Speedway.
Yeah.
Got to get the crowd hyped up. So these are things I would have not been able to do maybe without this platform. And so It's been cool. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I think the common thread is all the guys that have run and won, they did it because of a cause bigger than themselves. And
Exactly.
that's why we're here today. That's why we're sitting here live online for 10 hours. Not because we were just looking for things to do today. We're doing it because the Haven of Rest is bigger than us. And they need our help right now. We need our community to show up. And so right now, we're going to have some different goals every hour. What we're looking for right now, we got about 17 minutes left. 17 minutes left before 1 o'clock. We want our first donation. So we're looking for this hour. Let somebody start, give a donation. There's lots of ways to do it right there online. You can go again to shiawasseehospice.org, Venmo. You can, looks like we got a donation.
You got
our first donation.
Your first donation.
Doc. Thank you, Doc. We appreciate that. So we met our first hour goal. So who's going to be number 2? There's lots of ways to give. Hey, stop on down here to the office. We'll bring you in on the live stream. You can get a t-shirt. You can get some goodies. If you need someone to come get a check from you or come get we got runners. We'll send them out your way. But I appreciate that. So, Doc, let's talk about some of your memories. What was one of your funniest or funnest memories from your time running for Mr. Owosso?
Oh, well, on the finale night, they have a bathing suit contest.
I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah, well, here I had I always, when I was campaigning, I always wore a lab coat, right, doctor.
Yes,
right?
Dr. Durling.
Right, and so I'm the girls at the advocacy center actually had a hula skirt and a coconut bra, so that was my bathing suit outfit.
Okay.
And then
that had to be an image right there.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then the next day in the parade, I'm going along, and all these veterans from the American Legion and stuff stand up and they start Commander Coconut, and so they're still calling me Commander Coconut.
Oh, that's good right there. That's a great memory.
Was fun.
So, what do you think was the hardest part? So, I mean, there are certainly parts of this that is a big challenge.
Yeah.
What do you think was the hardest challenge for you while you did that in 2018?
While I was campaigning, I really didn't find anything hard about campaigning. It was just fun.
Yeah.
Going out there and being part of the community. But the time that these candidates put in for their cause,
Yeah.
they do it like you were saying, they do it for a cause, not for themselves. And the hardest part was probably trying to schedule everything
Oh, yeah.
and do everything that you thought would be appropriate for you to do.
Yeah. Well, I was just talking to my campaign managers. We were talking about, just the fatigue and the exhaustion. And I said, a year from now, maybe even 6 months from now, we're only going to remember the best parts.
That's right.
We're only going to remember the fun stuff.
That's all I remember.
Yeah. And so I look forward to that. That's going to be really, really exciting. So what about, it might be the same as your swimsuit. I was going to ask you, what was your most embarrassing moment?
And that hula skirt.
Captain Coconut?
Yeah, Captain Coconut. It was probably my most embarrassing.
So, I wasn't sure what to expect when I decided to run. Joe Peterson, typically sometime around
he's a busy guy.
Around February, March, he'll shoot me a text. Hey, let's go get a coffee. And I know what that means.
Yeah.
I know what's coming. And I have declined for several years. And so when I decided to run, it was only like maybe a week and a half before the kickoff. And so there's certainly been some things that have come up that, I wasn't expecting and that were surprised me. And so I'm sure that happened for you as well. What were some of the biggest surprises about the experience? Things that you didn't expect or didn't see coming?
Actually, winning kind of surprised me, to be honest with you. That was probably the biggest surprise. As a matter of fact, when they were announcing who the winner was, and they told us how much we had made for our cause, I started walking over to shake his hand because I thought for sure the other guy had won, But
so that's a big surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, people have asked me how we're doing. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how much the other guys have raised. I kind of have an idea of what we raised. I really don't even know what the total is right now. I know we've done a lot of things, but yeah, I mean, I guess you just kind of wait till you get there and find out what happens. And I think another thing that's been funny to me is a lot of people think Mr. Owosso is an elected official because I've had at least 2 or 3 people message me online saying, hey, when you become Mr. Owosso, can we get the public pool back, or can we get the bike park fixed up? And I'm like, well, I don't think I have any sway that way, but I think that's funny. I think a lot of people don't realize what Mr. Owosso is.
One thing that you're going to have to do after you win, if you win, is I had my queen, Kate, was she dubbed me as a knight of her realm. And so, she had a putter and I got it down on my knee and she dubbed me.
That's funny. Yeah. See, I don't think they don't do the, are you talking about the Kerwood Queen, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That might be something we have to do. That'd be fun. Hey, everybody, just want to say again, thank you for tuning in today. We are here all day. We're going to be here for 10 hours. And so we're doing a live telethon. The first ever, as far as I know, the first ever Mr. Owosso live telethon. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. So welcome in. Let us know in the comments that you're there. We're looking for people to support the Haven of Rest. And the Haven of Rest is a local nonprofit here in Owosso, Michigan, that provides end-of-life care for people in their hardest moments. And it's an incredible organization, and they need our help. So why we're doing this today is we want you, our community, to step up and help even in a small way. Give us $1, give $5, give however much you can give. You can give by calling in. There's a phone number right here below. There's a website. We have Venmo. You can bring it. You can bring money by here. We have giveaways. So make sure you get involved. Also tonight from 7 to 10, I'm going to be shooting 3-point shots for 3 hours. And you can pledge if you say, I don't know how much I want to give. You want to pledge, we'll give 10 cents a shot, or we'll give 5 cents or 25 cents or 50 cents a shot. That's another way you can get involved. We'll be taking pledges throughout the day. So make sure you get involved.
Where are you shooting at?
I'm going to the YMCA.
Okay.
We're moving the show, and the YMCA has generously donated their gymnasium for us for 3 hours. So I don't know how many I can make. I used to be able to shoot the rock back in the day, but we'll see. I might tire out after 1 hour, but we'll see how it goes. So Doc, what do you think was the biggest thing you learned from running for Mr. Owosso? What was something that it taught you?
How much the community actually cares about the community.
Yeah.
They really do. They stepped up and helped out and were behind the Kerwood event 100%.
Yeah.
You know, I was surprised at how civil-minded this community really is. It's
that's
remarkable.
That's been something that has stood out to me too. Is at our events, the community has shown up, and people who you know and you don't know. I had someone flag me down yesterday. She saw my van. She flagged me down. Hey, hey, hey! And she goes, "I've been seeing all your videos. I love the hospice house." And so she gave me $20. Never met her before. She saw me online. And just cool to see the community rally behind an organization. And really, there's 3 great organizations being represented: the Humane Society, the Voices for Children, and the Haven of Rest. I found out I'm the first person to ever have run for the Haven of Rest.
I believe
and
you
so
are.
I'm hoping that we can get more people to run for them in the future, because it's an organization that needs awareness and needs money. So if you're looking to run next year, get a hold of us. I know a great cause that would love your support. So tell everyone, a lot of people get asked, what do you think is so great about the Mr. Owosso platform?
The fact that the candidates are out there bringing the community together.
Yeah.
It's not just for the candidate. It's, okay, come and have breakfast with Doc. Not that having breakfast with Doc was a big thing, but it brought those people into a new establishment that they may not have tried. And, it's just good all the way around for the community.
I love it. Great answer. Great answer. So then on that note, why do you think more people should run? We need more people to run.
It might be a task, it might be time consuming, but the rewards are phenomenal. Plus, you get a shirt.
Yeah, you get a cool. You get the fraternity of the white polo.
I'll tell you, it is a real fraternity.
Yeah.
The Mr. Owossos, they're tight.
We got 10 of them coming in today.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
That's about how many. That's about all of them that are living, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I called as many as I could get a hold of. And listen, if you're a former Mr. Owosso and you're watching this, come on down. If I didn't call you, it's not because I didn't want to. I just maybe didn't know how to get a hold of you. So come on down. Talk about your campaign. Talk about what you did. The challenge is, who can beat Doc? He was our first donor today. Who can bring some money down with him? So.
And we got cupcakes.
We had Cupcakes and Kisses. Local bakery here donated a box of goodies. So if you come down, you're going to go home with some goodies either way. So,
yeah. And that's another thing. The community, like Cupcakes and Kisses, they do
donate so much. Yeah.
Not only their money, like in sponsoring you.
Yeah.
But they donate back to the community because they're all good causes.
Well, we've had over 55 businesses, almost 60 now, have sponsored us in some way. And so when we did our van on the track, we went and got stickers for every single business, and we put them on there, each one. And the thing that I mentioned is the reason the community should support these businesses is because they're not just taking your money and running. They're investing that money back into the community.
Yep.
And that's what a community is about. And so these businesses who have been involved in these Mr. Owosso campaigns, trust me, as a business owner, we get asked for donations multiple times per week. And we have to be very selective about who we can give to. And everybody's tight. Gas is $5 a gallon for everybody. And so these businesses who have said, you know what, we're going to donate to the Haven of Rest or to the Humane Society or to Voices for Children, those are the type of businesses you need to support. Go spend your money there. Go eat there. Go shop there. Because Walmart, not that I'm against Walmart, Amazon, they're not giving back to the community. And so that's a great thing. Doc, we're almost done here. I told you guys I wouldn't take a lot of your time. I want you to finish this sentence for me. Owosso is special because
of the people.
He didn't hesitate on that one. Because of the people. Good answer. Okay, so the last question I have for you then, this is something I'm going to ask all Mr. Owossos. I have 4 days left.
Okay.
Give me your best piece of advice to round this thing out, to finish strong.
Enjoy it and smile. Find the fun in that you're talking with people. Just enjoy them. And I'll tell you, that brings a lot of support to your cause, is if they see you enjoying it.
Find the fun. I love it. That's great advice.
Yep.
Well, I appreciate you coming on. Pastor Jason, again, he's the president of the Haven of Rest. Do you have any questions for Doc? Anything you want to?
No, this has been a little bit of an education here about Mr. Owosso campaign. Thank you for stopping by.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see your candidate in a bathing suit.
Well, let's just say a little teaser. It won't be revealing. You know, it won't, no coconut bra for Tony Nash. But it's going to be fun. It'll get some laughs.
Yeah.
It'll get some laughs. So
that's the important thing.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I don't have the beach bod. I have the dad bod.
Me too.
No, but it's just, the way the community rallies around this idea of Mr. Owosso. If you're from this community, you kind of get what it's all about. It's not even a popularity contest as much as an opportunity for everyone to be generous. And, it's better to give than to receive.
Yeah.
And I think I appreciate Tony running for Mr. Owosso, because, he's given of himself of this, and all, the 50 plus businesses in the former Mr. Owossos. It is a fraternity. It's a thing to go through it. And, once you've been through it once, I'm sure you have a bond with the other guys.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you definitely do. And they all have this hat. All the winners have this Mr. Owosso fundraising winner.
Didn't you make these?
No, Agnew made these hats. Yeah. Mark Agnew, he's coming on later today.
Oh, okay, good.
So, yeah.
Mark is the record holder.
He holds the record. Yeah. He ran for campaign for Shane, who lost in Afghanistan. And so we're going to talk to him all about that.
Yeah.
So, well, thanks again, Doc. We appreciate you coming on today. We appreciate all that you do for our community.
Well,
we appreciate you running for Mr. Owosso. And we got some great events coming up over the next couple of days. If you want, we're going to be at Amy's Place tomorrow from 3 to 7. 4 to 7. So come get some dinner at Amy's Place.
Okay.
And then, we got some other things coming up. But thanks again for coming on.
And thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Everyone give Doc a round of applause. Show Doc some love in the comments. We appreciate you, sir.
Thanks for running.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a great day, sir.
You also.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for coming.
All right, folks. We are about 2 minutes from 1 o'clock, and we need another donation. So who is going to be our second donor? I don't know if we've had others come in while I was talking to Doc. Let's see what we got going on in the comments. Pastor Jay, are you?
Yeah, I'm trying to do a little bit of live tracking. Obviously we're going to be at this for 10 hours. I don't think there's anyone else we know that would want to watch us for 10 hours.
Oh.
But one thing that you can help support the cause here is comment when you stop by. And so leave us a comment. That's going to help fuel the algorithms, and just let us know, check in. That way we know who's out there listening. We're averaging about the same amount of viewers the whole time, but I'm sure it's rotating.
It is rotating.
Yeah,
I'm seeing here.
Check in. And then every time you come back, check it again, see how we're doing.
Yes, absolutely. So someone just told me that the event is not public, or the stream is not public, but it looks like it's public from my end. So let me see if I can figure out live here how to change that. Pastor Jay, while I'm looking for this, why don't you tell people all the different ways they can get involved and donate to us here?
Yeah, no, so, we have everyone coming along. First of all, if you want to give, you can call it in. Call in any size donation. We'll take $1 to $1 million. 989-721-5256. 989-721-5296. You can donate online at shiawasseehospice.org. There's a donate button right at the top of the website. You'll be able to go through there. And that will not only contribute to the house, but it'll count towards Tony's Mr. Owosso campaign. And then Venmo, if you want an instant recognition, we go Tony Nash at Tony Nash dash Mr. Owosso. And so you'll find it in the comment or the post here with this live stream on Facebook and all the other platforms.
Okay, thank you for doing that. So, all right, well, we're gonna take a little break here at our 1 o'clock. I'm gonna show you a video for the hospice house. And just this will give you kind of an idea of what this place is all about. And so enjoy the video and make sure you come on down and support.
There's someone coming soon.
Haven of Rest is a comfortable home that provides dignity and peace to those facing their most vulnerable
I need to
moments.
figure out.
We get to care for families like they're our own during their most trying season.
I would say the Haven of Rest is a home away from home when you're no longer able to be in your own.
Haven of Rest allows family to simply be family, to be present with their loved ones.
The Haven of Rest gave us the comfort that we needed and the respect and dignity that my mom could have during her last days.
I held her hand for 6 hours while she was passing away. She couldn't talk no more. But when she took her last breath, just before she took it, a smile broke the crack in the right corner of her mouth. And she took her last breath and went to be with the Lord. And she left from right in there. That makes this whole area important to me.
The Haven of Rest is a little-known gem in Shiawassee County. And what many are surprised by is it does not receive any federal funding or payment from insurance companies, but is wholly supported by the generosity of donations.
Choose what?
All right, how do you bring it back? I would have done it. How do you bring it
First
back?
and the last.